Well, it's another big week for us. Got to go on the road and play in the Southeastern Conference. Play a very talented Vanderbilt team. You look at their statistics, and individually, they just have so many kids that can shoot it. They're all shooting it at a very high level, big percentages, and got a young team, but a very talented team. Stephanie's doing a tremendous job with them. They've lost some close ball games, but really talented. I mean, extremely talented. And we're going to have to go in there and play well. A little unique, just the way the court's set up, but it's something that we've learned to adjust to. We played well in there a year ago, and so we'll have to go in there and play well again on Thursday night. Really proud of my team and our girls for where we are today and what we've accomplished to date, but we still have so much in front of us. And but I'm proud of our effort on Sunday. Again, another great crowd. These kids continue to just amaze me. They continue to battle, continue to compete in a really, really, really tough conference, night in, night out. T's getting doubled and tripled. She's taken a lot of, it's very physical down there when you're one-on-one. When you get 2 and 3, it really becomes physical, and she continues to play extremely well. I think she had another double-double with 21, and I don't know how many rebounds she had Sunday, but 16. And doing it against, a Kentucky team that was physical, tough, rough, and that's the way the Southeastern Conference is, and she just continues to shine like the brightest star in the sky, competing in those environments night in and night out. So excited about the week, excited about the possibilities in this week, and Thursday night's an awfully big one for us.
T, how frustrating has it been as the conference schedules kind of progress, going from maybe man-on-man to 2-3 players starting to crash in on you? How frustrating has that been?
It's very frustrating, but sometimes when they're doubling me, it's leaving my shooters open. So when they're knocking down shots, slowly it starts to take a person off, and so it's goes from 3 to 2, and then when somebody else starts making shots, it goes back to 1. So it's frustrating, but then it gets easy because they're knocking down the shot, so they get away from me.
When did you start to realize you need to expand your game to that point, finding open shooters, and kicking out maybe might be open?
Early in the season, probably the second game when I was getting doubled that first game, and then the second game came, third game. So just from the beginning of the season, I knew that it was going to come.
There, what's something or maybe a couple things that have surprised you that
I think our team has been really good at overcoming adversity. I think last year's team was amazing, and everybody was like, oh, their team's going to be so different next year. I don't know if they're going to be able to live up to what this team has done. But we really have overcome a lot of that talk that people have said about us. And I think that's really, really positive to see and to continue to see out of this team.
Blair, how much has T opened up your game, you think, and the rest of the shooters too, to allow y'all open looks and be able to knock down some of those shots from those open looks?
Well, she's helped us a lot. I don't think people really understand the depth of our team, and I feel like our team is really hard to guard one-on-one. It's hard to guard T, it's hard to guard Tori, and so when you can play through them, it just opens up so many more doors and ways to play our game. So she's become a great passer. She has a really good feel for where people are around her. She can feel the double, and she's getting better at knowing where the double's coming from. We try and help her and yell, but when the hum gets loud, it's hard to hear. So she's having to figure it out on her own sometimes, but she's become a great passer, and she's finishing a lot of tough shots that she probably didn't finish last year. So that's really good to see out of her too.
Coach, how do you think your team is adapting to their own sense of understanding that them being one-on-one and guards are that they've been taught themselves, or do you think you've been more a part of that, or do you think they're just developing that on their own?
Well, I think my coaches do a great job of developing their positions, whether it's been Deanna with our point guards, Carly working with our wings, and Coach Harris with our fours and fives. I think our kids' skill set allow them to create some one-on-one matchups, and then they have the skill set to go win that battle. So that's part of recruiting. You got to go recruit kids that have the skill set that can go get that done. And if they don't, then the next thing you got to do is develop it. And again, that's part of the three-point process that we have: recruit, retain, and develop. And I think our staff and myself, I think we take great pride in being able to develop these kids and bring them along. And so I think all positions on our team are well coached and are developed.
Tia, the same question that I asked Blair about, is there something or are there a couple of things that have surprised you that this team has been able to accomplish through 26 games?
I think when we go out and play, and we got there with the same mindset of, playing hard and, having a sense of urgency. And, just to make, 26-0, that's good for us. But, we kind of shocked ourselves, I guess.
Does the team have a 24-hour rule where everyone allows themselves not to dwell on the fact that, oh, wow, we beat South Carolina, oh, wow, we beat Kentucky, and let that not carry over to the next game?
We don't have that. It's like in the moment, yeah, but it's like the next day, it's like, okay, who's next? So we're always, looking for who's next. We're not dwelling on like big moments. Like we live in the moment, but when it's done, it's done.
But you talked about leadership, and that was a really great answer. Who's next? You maybe kind of wonder going into the season where the leadership is going to come to, and your team has really adopted that kind of an attitude. Have you seen that grow throughout the course of the season?
Hey, sometimes I have to go in there and throw water on them just to get excited after a win. They're so businesslike. After a game, you walk in a locker room and, I'm fired up, excited. We beat Tennessee on the road again, whatever. There's times I walk in and they're just, okay, who's next, coach? What are we doing next? It really amazes me. Last year's team was a lot like that, but this year's team is too. Heck, I want to see some giddy people. I want to see some fired up and excitement. But that I think that's what's allowed us to be as good as we are, is that we're just really grounded. We're, okay, so and so had this game, good job. So and so had this game, good job. What's next? Who's the next one? And we just have a real good tunnel vision. And I think it's what's allowed us, again, to be so successful. And that's, it's hard for young people to have that. So, but, there's times where I'm a little more excited than they are. And I want them to enjoy this season, this ride, where we are right now. Because you can play the rest of your career, college, pro, wherever, and never be in this position. I can coach for 33 more years, never be 26-0, especially with the RPI that we have, strength of schedule that we have, the monster conference that we play in. It's crazy.
How do you balance that? Like, how do you balance the idea of like having fun or like enjoying the moment versus, okay, it's on to the next one and we have to compartmentalize this win and just move on?
I think it could be hard, but I think for this team, they got a good handle on it. I just think they do. They have a good handle on it. They understand. I think they got a big picture. They know what the big picture is. They know what's in front of us, and man, they've embraced every moment, every opportunity, and responded. So it's what makes them special, really. I think there was probably some question early in the year when you lose Iggy and then you lose Amisha, and you're looking around and going, okay, those were two people we probably were going to count on, but we haven't talked about that much in here, y'all. You know, everybody likes to talk about their injuries and all that. We've just kind of moved on. Next one up, you know, and embrace that. And we've had kids step up and embrace their roles.
Tierra, since she's got kind of the increased exposure, her point total's going down the last few weeks, but her rebounds have actually come up. How's she been able to stay productive and not let that affect her, the doubles and triple teams and missed shots maybe around the rim? How's she been able to kind of stay productive in other ways, especially offensive rebounding?
Well, like you said, her rebounds are up, and those are things that we've talked about. And it's not anything that she can't fix. It's all on her. She knows that. The shots she's missing, the same ones she made the first 25 games of the year, 20 games of the year, 15 games of the year. So it's just she understands that, hey, I got to maybe have a little bit better focus. She might have a little bit taller crowd that she's having to finish in, but still nobody can get to her. If she'll jump, if she'll extend, they're not going to get to her. And so I think, you know, for her, she completely understands why maybe the percentage points are down a little bit in her field goal percentage. But the big thing that I think you said there is her rebounds have gone up, and that's an energy. That's a playing hard. You know, if that was down, now you got to question maybe some other things, but that's up. She's obviously playing hard, competing at a high level every night to continue to rebound at that number in this conference is incredible. And so, you know, we've talked about it, we've embraced it, and she knows, and we continue to work on it.
Blair, I noticed your reaction when I asked Coach about the emotions of the team and handling the 26-0. I think last week you were asked about high-fiving and maybe nearly, you know, with your shoulder. Maybe you were going to do it with the other one so you could balance it out. But how would you react to how the team has handled 26-0 and up next, you know, who's next, or however you want to say it? Do you feel that you guys have been able to do that pretty well?
Yeah, I feel like we have been able to enjoy every moment, every game as it comes, and then be business-like and professional to where we understand we're good enough to go get a championship, but a championship can't be won if you think about it all together. You have to think about it one game at a time, and we've really been able to do that, and I think that's part of why we've been so successful. And we don't have people on our team that get caught up in, oh, I didn't score tonight, but so-and-so did. You know, we have a great team effort that we've put in all year long, and understanding as, like, we don't care who gets the points. So I think that's very rare in college basketball, and we have that, and so I feel like that's a big contributing factor of why we're 26-0 also.
So Coach Howell was asked earlier about coaching at Vanderbilt, the benches and everything. They'll be actually be warming up the gym for y'all.
Yeah.
You talked about the luncheon. Just what are the challenges of?
Well, it used to really be hard because you couldn't get down the sideline. Now you can get down the sideline some. So they've changed the rule there, and you can get down the sideline a little bit. So, but in the old days, man, you had to stay on the baseline. So it put a premium on point guard play. You know, when they were away from you running the offense in the first half, man, you better be on your toes or the game be over in a hurry. You know, you can't score enough in the second half to make up for what you didn't get done in the first half with your point guard and your whole team away from you. So it's really not that big a deal anymore. But it certainly used to have some big challenges for you, no question about it.
Any other questions?
All right. Praise the Lord and go Dogs.